Hey ladies, happy Wednesday. So I wanted to continue talking about pride. Talking about pride, man, because I know that this is something that a lot of us Christian women struggle with, especially us Christian women. And if you can relate to this, let me know. But Christian women who were raised to be, self-reliant, man, because of your circumstances, and you just became super independent, and you know, it can be hard, when you've been conditioned to be that way for a long time. But then when you come to Christ and as you continue to grow in your journey, you realize, come to learn how dangerous pride is and why it's so important to die to self, to become more humble. That is my thing that I struggle with. I struggle with it, and I've been in prayer about it, and I'm continuing being in prayer about it. And the Lord has been blessing me with people to really help me to kind of see things that I haven't even been able to see in myself, and to help me to get to a place of surrender and humble myself when it comes to certain things. Everybody has their thing that they struggle with, right? Mine's tends to be pride. Somebody else, it may be gluttony. For somebody else, it may be lust. For somebody else, it may be, sloth. I don't know, another sin. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's so important that if you are someone like me and you struggle with pride, and see, pride can be so subtle. That's what makes it so like sneaky and dangerous, because it can be subtle. Pride is not always arrogance, loud boastfulness. It can also be very subtle. And it can be from a place of self-preservation. And so when you let go of pride and you die to self, these are three things you want to release, to change. One is your lifestyle, right? We want to make sure that our lifestyles are lifestyles that are pleasing to God. Number two, the need to be in control. Man, we just got to let go, bro. Like, I'm about to be 35. Like, I'm not trying to be this way for the next how many ever years the Lord had me here on this earth, right? I know I have to let go. So the need to control. And number three, selfish desires and ambitions. This was also me, right? A lot of my ambitions, a lot of my desires were selfish. Didn't want to admit that, but they were. A lot of them came from trauma. Just ambitions that I wanted to do to preserve myself, to provide for myself, to make sure that I was secure, to make sure that my daughter was secure. Not necessarily what God's will was for me, but these were my own selfish ambitions. So just three things to think about when we talk about letting go of pride and dying to self, so that way we can get to a place of humility, true humility, and truly surrender to God. This message is for you. Let me know by hitting the like button. And remember, you don't have to do this journey alone. Let me hold your hand and walk with you as we both grow together, heal together, and follow Christ. Take care. Have a blessed day on purpose.